guys, so I wanted to come on and to talk about Wendy's interview with Good Morning America. So it sounds as if, from based on the interview, that she's going to return to her show. She's saying within 3 months. I think that's what she said. Um, I don't really know what to make of it. I it just starts making you wonder, of course, about certain things because I think 3 months is pretty much the end of the season, right? So maybe she plans to come back to sort of end the season since it's the last season of her show, and then it's going to go into the Sherry Shepherd show, or maybe she's going to try to keep her show for more seasons. They didn't really go into all of that, but these questions are there. I'm not sure what's really going to happen with that. Let me know what you guys think about her saying that she's planning on going back. There was also a story out here, I believe yesterday, stating that she might go to The View, or she's been offered uh, a seat at the table on The View. Um, I don't know. I mean, I can see it. I'm sure she is familiar with all of the women, or most of them anyway, that are there on the show. So, I don't know. Okay, it says my video wasn't popping up. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay in the comments. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes this thing works, sometimes it don't. But if you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me or if you can't. Um, like I said, they are stating that she was offered a position on The View. Um, and I was saying, like, she probably has personal relationships with all of the women that are there already, or most of them anyway. I can see her there. At the same time, it's a different format, right? They seem a little more serious and political. And I'm not sure if Wendy really want to put her political views on the front like that, out there. Many of these people, we don't know where they stand politically, right? The personalities that we know of, we don't know their political positions. People can assume they know things about people based on race, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you know how they feel about many things, right? Certain things. And so that, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that story. I don't know if that story honestly came from who's if they're on ABC. I think they're on ABC, The View. Um, I don't know if that came from The View producers or studio heads. I don't know where that story came from. I saw the story yesterday, and I know it didn't come from Wendy, so I don't know if it's true or not. But people were talking about that. I don't know. I mean, yeah, of course she could go and she could do that. I don't know if she really like I said, want to hold those type of conversations. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. But back to her interview with Good Morning America, she also brought up the whole situation with Wells Fargo, and she was stating that this person, I guess whoever was handling her books or whatever, forget the person's title now, but she was, I guess, got upset over Wendy wanting to bring her son in to make sure her son can understand the flow of her day to day and how things work, where her business is concerned. I'm speaking of Wendy. And so they're saying that the person felt offended, I guess, or upset that Wendy felt the need to bring her son in. Yeah, I don't really see why you would have an issue with her wanting her family to have that understanding. That would weird me out as well. So I can understand Wendy firing the person if she did say anything like that. And that's just my opinion. You guys are more than welcome to let me know how you feel about the situation. Because of course, her son should have an understanding of what Wendy has going on because he's her only, he's the person that's going to inherit whatever it is anyway. And so he should have an understanding of how it works and how to keep everything going. Okay, so here's the video. I don't know if the video came up or not. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. But so yeah, so she was talking about that whole situation with Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is of course maintaining that I guess because this person said whatever to her or filed whatever, that's why they put the hold on Wendy's assets. Now, I think that's ongoing court-wise, but Wendy sound like her, she sound like Wendy, and that's unfortunate that people would do something like that, put somebody in that position like that. She, of course, stated that then that's when they went into the whole thing about her show and her, because he asked her if she was okay. She said yes, she was in sound mind. And then, of course, they went into the Wells Fargo conversation and then about her show. And that's when she said the whole thing about that she'll be back in 3 months. Now, 3 months would put her around June, I guess. Um, and I almost feel like that's around the time that the season ends, right? For those shows. I don't know. Her show seemed like it was always on a different schedule. But I guess with COVID kind of threw a lot of stuff off as well, the way when they will start filming shows, what have you. But it sounded like that's around the time of the end of the season. So maybe she just wants to come back and end her show with her in the chair, um, which I think is a good idea. If she can come back and nothing's, like somebody else was saying, and they have to roll her in there, then roll her in there. Like, there's no reason why she shouldn't be able to do her show if she's okay. Um, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, Nick Cannon, his show was canceled. And they said it's because of ratings. Um, I watched it a couple times. I don't know. I think talk shows are hard. And hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, talk shows are hard. I think it's hard to maintain a talk show. It don't really matter who you are. You just have to have a right formula, and I think it's the guests have a lot to do with it as well, and just your relationship to your audience. I think, and it's so different now because of social media. I don't know. I think all things play a part in it. That's just my opinion. Also, Jennifer Hudson is supposed to be starting. I don't know if I brought this up already, that's why I'm going to bring it up again. When Ellen's show go down, Jennifer Hudson will come up as a new talk show host as well next season. So it's going to be Sherry Shepherd, Jennifer Hudson, not sure who else. There's also talk that The Real is canceled, but then Lonnie Love said, hold on, we don't know for sure. So I don't know. I don't really follow the ratings for all these shows. I think talk shows are hard, though, like I said, especially with all the social media stuff out here now. You can kind of get your discussions about this, that, and the other in so many different places, right? So it's hard. And I think you do have to bring something unique um, to it and really make that connection with what the audience want. I don't know if these people are surveying people, if they are really asking, or if they just sitting behind their desk deciding who they think should be the next talk show host. Because sometimes that's all it is, people doing what they want to do because that's just what they want to do. It's not necessarily, any other real reason. To me, that's my opinion. I also wondered if the whole thing about Nick Cannon and all of the baby mama stuff played a part in people not really watching these shows since they're saying the ratings were the reason. I think that that was kind of a turnoff. And for many years, most of the audience, the core audience for talk shows were women, right? And so you have to be careful the type of stuff that you're putting out here. That's just my opinion. People don't do the whole artist training and all that stuff anymore. People feel like, I guess, etiquettes and all that stuff is out the window. No one cares about who their audience is because I guess it's just based on who you know in the entertainment industry. But yeah, that's not going to make people watch your show because you have connections with people in the entertainment industry. And that's kind of what it is. You can't make us tune into stuff just because you want to put somebody somewhere. And I'm not saying that necessarily about Nick Cannon, I'm just speaking in general. But yeah, you can't, have all this disrespectful tone. It's disrespectful to me. I feel like some of that stuff that he's going through, it is his business, but at the same time, like I said, when you have a core audience of women, you have to understand what that means to your bottom line as far as you getting the views for your show. Um, and I don't know. That's it, and that's all. Like, if you thought all these guys were going to tune into your show and hear you talk about your 8, 9, 10 different baby mamas, then I mean, I guess that's what you were hoping for. But to me, for the longest, I felt like they always said that women were the main audience for talk shows, regardless of who the host is, if it's a man or a woman. Women are the ones watching these shows. So people have to stay mindful of stuff and not think that who you are means more than what it means. And it's just a lot of that to me, in my opinion, my humble opinion. I think people get caught up in who they think they are and not so much of um, who, why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Because if you know that your audience is women, you might want to hold some of the conversation about the babies and baby mamas, and I'm just out here doing what I'm doing because I want to do it this way. Keep all that stuff to yourself, or keep it in the appropriate place. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think about what I'm saying, because I know the world has changed. People have changed. And people doing things the way they want to do them. But you still need to, like I said, consider your audience. That's just my opinion. I'm looking forward to watching Jennifer Hudson's show and see what her format is going to look like. Um, yeah, see what her format will look like. If it will, hopefully, it will have a Jennifer Hudson feel to it. I think that people should be able to be themselves and do things the way they want to do them. Um, so they're comfortable doing whatever it is that they're doing. But yeah, I will watch it just to see what the show is about. Like I said, I'm kind of curious to see what her audience, not her audience, her guest list will look like, the people she will have come on her show. Curious to see what's going to happen with this Wendy stuff because Wendy sounds like she's coming back. So will that do anything to Sherry Shepherd's slot or no? Or are they just going to, since they've already made the announcement in Wendy's show after this season, and maybe she'll just come back to end the season there, which would be nice if it is that way. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, if Wendy's saying she's coming back, I'm assuming that's what that means, that she is. So I believe her about that. Um, Let me know what you guys think about all of what went on this morning during the interview. And they were also saying she didn't want to go on camera. She just wanted to uh, talk to the person interviewing her and not have her, not a face to face interview, um, which is fine. I think it's fine. Some people don't have their hair and makeup people there in the house with them, right? And they may not be the best at pulling themselves together and you know, you guys are already out here talking about her child. Y'all already out here saying this, that, and the other about her as it is. So she probably just didn't want to go on camera. And then, you know, it's so early. She probably just said, let's not do the face to face. To my understanding, she reached out to them because she wanted to talk, you know, make a public statement. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.